Greetings, fellow movie buffs. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, Bandit Slayer. Episode 17, Tapes in the Fog. Will I sleep through the night? Seems like it. I was not rudely awakened. I like it. Alright, VHS store. That's where we're going to do next. Got it. So, the VHS tapes, here, let me open the tracker. In the tracker you can see that primarily you get cooking, carpentry, fishing, forging mechanics from the VHS tapes. Trapping, fishing, forging, like the survival skills. So it won't help me with electrical, it won't really help me with metalwork, but it could potentially help me with mechanics if I find the car zone tapes. So I will head to the VHS store, and there is one that I have not yet searched in town. So I'll head into Riverside and get to the hit vids that I have not been to. So I'm going to mark that down. The hit vids is right here. And it's in a little plaza with a restaurant there and convenience store and some other stuff. So it's really not that far. Wait, what am I at now? 81 and holding? Okay, so eat something healthy-ish. Can of peas. And a can of peaches. Another thing I want to check out is, the current... Oh, I'm getting some networking things. It was just a very, very brief hiccup. I want to make sure that the, truck here doesn't have any, like, impending doom level issues. Because I've busted it up. So the hood's a little low. Tire's a little low, but nothing that is going to actually break on me anytime soon. So I think we're fine. There are a few home tapes which have those skills, but finding them is so few and far between. So if you take a look at the tracker again, I actually have them listed. So the top half of the tracker is the store tapes. The bottom half of the tracker is the home tapes. So there is like gun handling, combat, wound management, those kind of tapes. You won't typically find those. So there are, like, if you get TV repair tape or Muldra EV Club, that will level up your electricity. But you won't find those tapes at VHS stores. You'll find those tapes like in people's homes, and they're very rare finds. So, you know, hoping to find them is honestly pretty foolish if you ask me, because the chance of you finding them is quite low. Oh, and the sledgehammer's not checked off. True. I do have the sledgehammer, so I check it off now. Also, I did pick up cooking 3, right? So I'll check that off. Hang on. I think I got farming 2 as well. Let me go quickly through the library to make sure that the books I have are checked off. Yeah, I do have cook 3. Oh no, what about farming 3? I have farming, all volumes of farming. Got it. I forgot to update these in real time. So carpentry, let's go through. Carpentry 1 through 4. We got cooking 1 through 3. We got electrical 1 through 4. I have 2 on me. That's why it's missing from the library. Farming, all volumes. First aid only, volume 1. Fishing 1 and 2. Forging 1 and 2. Mechanics 1, 2, 3. Metalwork 1 and 2. Tailoring 1, 2, 3. And trapping. Oh, I am missing a trapping book. I have it marked down as found, but it's not here. Maybe I have it misplaced. Let's see if I stuck it in another shelf, or if I have to remove the fact that I have it. Yeah, I think I've misplaced it. I think I probably looted it at some point and just, like, dropped it or whatever. So only have trapping 1, then. Alright, let me get rid of that marker. Cool. There. So now that is updated. So the only tool that I need to find is a car jack. But that's a pretty important one, because I can't, switch tires out without it. Or suspension, you know, or any of that stuff. Can it be upstairs? What do you mean upstairs? Trapping 2? God, driving this is tough. Actually, was that my turn? I think that was my turn. No, it's not my turn. Really blends in, doesn't it? I'm gonna assume that the zombies are not, or rather the bandits aren't affected by weather conditions. So this would be the worst weather condition to fight bandits in, because they wouldn't have any visibility problems because they're not coded to care about fog. So I wouldn't see them coming until they were like on top of me trying to kill me. I might have dropped trapping in the key collection. Okay, in the clothing shelf. I'll check when I'm back home. Not a big deal. It's not even it's trapping volume 2, so the likelihood of me needing it anytime soon is very, very low. Man, heading into town in this soup sucks. I can't see anything. Oh! That's a jack. There's enough zombies around and visibility is bad enough that I don't want to fetch it now, because it's not going anywhere. This is not the type of weather to pick fights in, if you can help it. Alright, so I need to drive up to the police station, and then probably park somewhere around the police station to start clearing out zombies. So here's the gas station and police station. Oh, that would be the pole. Nice, bulletproof vest. Cops have good equipment? Yeah, bulletproof vests really matter a whole lot when you have bandits with guns. Because, there's not a lot of things that offer bullet protection. In fact, it used to be that you would see bullet protection on your stats list here, but it's not even shown anymore. Because of... bullets aren't a typical thing that the player has to contend with. But, whoa, hello. Well, the bulletproof vests are actually bulletproof. Have I gone through the gun supply in the store? No. I have not. There's a lot of places that are inaccessible until you get a sledgehammer. Like most of a lot of the pawn shops and gun stores and things like that. Because they have, metal barricades that can't be busted down with anything except for a sledgehammer. Well, technically, I guess you could set it on fire to get in, but you're likely to destroy everything you're hoping to loot if you do that. Nope. Denied. Stomp on your face for it. I have all the Louisville maps, right? Yeah. Getting a little hungry. I wonder if there's food in the spiffos that, like, would be edible. I guess the ketchup would be, but I don't really want to eat ketchup from the bag or tube or whatever. That sounds gross. Probably should have taken a breather before coming back here for more. Nope. Minute I sit down, one wanders up. And another one's coming. The zombies I'm killing look like preschool kids? Not to me. I mean, there are high schoolers, technically, because there's a high school and there's, like, school bags. Man, this section of town is just crawling. I have not made a lot of progress yet. Oops. Alright, we are currently at the Spiffos, and the hit vids is kind of like that L-shaped building to the southeast that I'm attempting to get close to, but I'm being denied access because that's a group of like 10 or 15, maybe not 15, but like 10. Ooh, annotated map. Wait, where's the annotations? Oh, they're there. Good secure houses, but careful cleaning the backyards. Working car here. Oh, nice. I love a good lead. So it's possible to avoid that crowd and, like, sneak through here. Is there uses for the stuff on the bodies? Sometimes. You never know what they have. Like, I found katanas on people's bodies. Right? Obviously, having a katana in a zombie apocalypse is pretty handy. Or sometimes you'll find car keys, or guns, or good clothing. Like, this is just a typical body with, like, you know, if I needed, the baggy jeans are torn up, the long socks are intact. So, like, every now and then you'll get, like, some spare clothing off of it. If you're hurting for clothing. So most of the time, I'm only looking for, like, electronics to break down, or, leather clothing to shred unless it's, fully intact. So most bodies aren't gonna have, like, a lot of lootables, but you never know until you check. Are stashes worth it? Often they are. A lot of the stash houses are survivor houses, and they will often have a lot of melee weapons and guns and ammo and like food. So they're often pretty worth it, but not worth it like you should drive multiple towns over, but worth it if you find annotated maps like in your own neighborhood. That might be worth the stop. Unless you're desperate for something specific. Alright, so my electricity is at 91.4. Let's take down this computer. Katanas are overrated in your opinion, and you would prefer a longsword? Sure. There's no such thing as a longsword, though. You have katanas or machetes, and those are the only, like, long sharps. There we go. So here, as you can see, computers are awesome for electricity. I'm at 101.15, way higher than most of the other stuff that I've shredded. Which is the Z squads that I'm looking for? There is a Z squad tape that I want to find. So that would be Z Squad Season 2, Episode 3. Which is not that one. This is just the back room for the VHS store. You mean in real life? Yeah, in real life I would take... Oh, here's Carzone. In real life, you know, katana wouldn't even be necessarily the best fit for a melee weapon, but, like, that is not something I'm interested in discussing. Because zombies are fantasy creatures. Woodcraft 1. Nice. Getting some woodcraft. I don't really know if I could really benefit all that much from woodcraft tapes now. Because my electricals, or my carpentry rather, is already so high level. Mother's Boy. Mark that down. Mother's Boy isn't a lot of experience, but it's a tiny bit of aiming and reloading. Oh no, I mean it's a tiny bit of short blade. Dead wrong is the aiming and reloading. Woodcraft 5. Come on, give me Carzone. I really only want, like, cooking. The cook shows are, like, cool and all, because I could level up cooking fast. Exposure 6. So exposure survival 6 is trapping and trap crates. Woodcraft 7. Don't I already have a Woodcraft 1? Yes, I do. Cook 4. Oops. I just marked down 5. There we go. Cook 4. Another cook 4. Cook 6 I already have. Wood 6. I need... Cool. We're getting a lot of woodcraft tips. I don't have 2, 3, 4, but all the others... Car 3, there we go. And wood 4. Oh, wow. Okay. It's just going to give me all the woodcraft tapes now that I don't need them. Sounds like a horde, but they're not moving quick, so they don't hear me. They're just a group wandering. Weight is dropping, so I'll take some food too. Alright, last row. And that's it. I've searched them all. So I got 2 of the 3 car tapes, and I would consider that like a big success. I have been found out. The fog cleared, so that's a huge boon. Now I can actually see what the hell is that here. And avoid the zombies. So with the skill tapes obtained, it might make sense to power level my mechanic skill, but I can leave that up to you in the polls. Ooh, that's a lot of thread for one sewing kit. Normally it's just like 1, so getting 3 out of that is pretty nice. Maybe I'll try to go through the spiffos. Nice, that's light-footed for. Go through the spiffos and break down any electricals as I'm traveling back to the car. Probably not gonna be any food that one would want to eat in here. If you were really desperate for these are industrial ovens, for an oven that you could use. Does this have the... No, this doesn't have a fryer. Never mind. Because the fryers only take level 2 to move, whereas the regular ovens take 3. But the fryers cook just as good. And this place looks trashed. How many days have I survived? 22. Oh, shoot. Oh, they're melee. They don't have a gun. Oh, there's 3 of them, though, in, like, lab coats. That's creepy. 2 by 2, hands of blue. Alright, well that's not my problem, as they're not near me at all. While I'm here, I might as well just go through the police station. So I'm going to drop my stuff off in the truck and go through the station. Yeah, that was a River Tam reference. I mean, I am in Riverside, right? Simon says, open! Ooh, it opened. I don't feel let me get eyes on the bandits again. Alright, that bandit died. Because I don't really want to go in and lose sight of them if they're still at large. I think they died. Are bandits not effective? Infected? Correct. I don't need to go in that way. I have already opened the front. Yeah, so whatever those bandits were, they got themselves killed. Not a problem no more. But you saw how, like, immediately when I got the alert that there were bandits in the location, I basically sprinted to my car. Right, you don't want to be out in the open. They outnumber me 3-1. Alright, we are profiting. Let's get some bullets. .308, 9mm, shotgun. Bullet bandoliers and shell bandoliers. I think I already have those, but, you know, whatever. Take more. Clear this place out. Some loose rounds and some rifles and guns and stuff. Oh, this has a 4x scope and a recoil pad on it. That's pretty handy for sitting on my roof murdering bandits. A 4x scope gives me quite a lot of range. My aiming skill is probably not high enough level to really warrant using a rifle like that, though. You generally want your aiming in the 4 to 5 range before using the .308 rifles. Because if your aiming skill is really low, your accuracy will be terrible. Luckily, I have fast learner and I'm a veteran, so I have boosted aiming and reloading skill. So it shouldn't be too hard to level it up to the point where I can actually use those weapons effectively. I probably didn't leave anything in there, but I didn't open up every path, so I'm going to go back in and make sure I didn't leave any high-value items in the police station. Because I'll mark the police station off once I'm done. Oh, also, VHS store, you've been cleared, and police station is about to be cleared. Also, Spiffos is cleared too. So these are just like interrogation and jail cell. There's nothing in there. Actually, maybe there's a clock? No, no clock. That was some pretty good juicy loot. Absolutely. That was good loot. Oh, there's a lamp. Is this a clickable lamp? No. Wow, I can't even... The lamp is a lie. Was the VHS fully cleared? Yes. I wouldn't mark it down as cleared if it wasn't. You question how careful I am? I'm insulted. I'm not really. But yeah, I cleared it. Every aisle, every shelf. Okay, what to do next? So 2 and 4 are kind of similar goals, but 4 is more specifically about vehicles. 2 would be more leveling up my electrical. Got it! I saw an opportunity. Oh, I got bandits here too. So... Man, that really almost looks like duck. You have a duck here. Oh, these bandits have guns. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to get shot at. That dude had like probably a revolver. Probably a Magnum revolver. That's what it looked like from a distance. A Rick Grimes wannabe. Would the truck give any kind of cover? Yeah, the truck would mostly protect me during a shootout. But if, like, the shooter shot my windshield out or something like that, then it could start hitting me. So it protects you until you're missing parts of the truck. Oops. But also, there's a very real likelihood that, like, the truck gets disabled in the fight. And if I had to, you know, then I don't want, like, a dead truck in an open field with a dude with a revolver aiming at me. Right? So the situation could change quite fast if I didn't take it cautiously. Actually, well, for now I'm going to leave the car out here, but one, I have the skill set to maintain the car, bringing it inside and giving it repairs indoors will be wise. So it looks like that's going to win in the polls. Did get a lot of ammo though, just from that little cop police station. With that said, there's a lot of opportunity for a lot more ammo now that I have a sledgehammer, because all of the pawn shops and army surplus stores and all that they have, you know, secured areas, and now I have the key. By the key, I mean a sledgehammer to bash down anything that stands in my way. Oh, and I have the jack. That's quite handy. And all of these lovely tapes. I will reward myself for all that looting with plonkies. So I was putting my tapes in this shelf. I like how it's labeled as entertainment. I don't know. They're more instructional. You thought my trapping book was in here? Does not appear to be so. No. I will start putting guns in there too. I have so many guns now. Bullets. Why keep the lug wrench on me instead of the truck? It's in the truck, isn't it? Oh, no, it should be in the truck. I accidentally pulled it out. What's my weight at now? 81 and dropping. Oh, time for some jelly beans. And gummy bears. And tortilla chips. Okay. Problem solved. So instead of queuing up Electric 2, let's go ahead and get Mechanics 1 and 2. Because that seems to be next on the list. Current priority, level up Mechanics. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Bandit Slayer, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 29th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow vigilantes.